Help me dogs, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So it's another gorgeous day during my week off. I would have been this week at the coast, but obviously due to the current lockdown situation that got cancelled. So I've still took the week off just to kind of use up holiday days really, because we're all going to be busy when we get back. But also Tarathon is at the weekend, so I've done another hour study. With ADD I find it difficult to study, so I've just been kind of putting together prompt cards, and I limit myself to 1 hour a day. So today was day 3, looking at the life of Pamela Coleman Smith and the RWS Tarot, which is my subject. But I thought I'd break it up with, once the post has been, then to have a bit of lunch and then go for a walk somewhere each day of the week. And I've been doing that, and I haven't took you along so far this week because the places that I've been to I've kind of filmed out recently, like the canals and the river, and also around the Arboretum, which I did a few weeks ago. But today I'm going somewhere a little bit different, and I don't think I've taken you there before. It's still in Nottingham, so I'm not going far. I'm just going to park up and have a walk around, and I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so you might have seen from, if you could read fast, from the video that I've come to Wollaton Hall, which is here in Nottingham. Not sure if I've shown this on my channel before. I don't think I have. They do have lots of events and things happening here. The thing is, you know, we're still on lockdown and we're allowed to go out now for as long as we want to exercise. But seriously, let me see if I can show you how many cars are here. I've parked in that car park there. It goes on for miles, and then there's car parks over there as well, which I couldn't get in. They're completely full. So there are a lot of people here, but you know, after 3 months of being indoors, I think it is quite nice now, as long as we maintain distancing, that we get to come out, because this is a record week for high temperatures. Oh, it's nice in the tree, under the tree in the shade. So Wollaton Hall is famous in this area, but it's also famous in Hollywood because it was used as Wayne Manor in one of the Batman films. I can't remember if it's Batman Returns or Batman Begins, but it's the one with Anne Hathaway in it that was done about, I don't know, 10 years or so ago. Michael Caine played Alfred, but it's going to appear out of the trees, and it's a beautiful building, and there's some lovely, it's a deer park as well, so we'll try and show some deers as well. But there's loads of areas for walking, loads of trees, etc. And the hall is just up at the top, so I'm going to walk up this huge hill. You'll just see the hall now coming into view, poking up behind the trees. And I can see why it was chosen as a film set, because it's very grand. The hall, of course, is closed because of lockdown, but you can still enjoy the grounds, as you can see here. In fact, if we cut through here, you'll get a better view of it. Oh, it's so nice to be outdoors. I hope the camera isn't too... I've got that wobble thing on. It's supposed to make it less jumpy as I walk. There's a lovely cool breeze as well. Okay, so this is one of the main walks up to the hall. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, takeaway coffee. Might have to partake before we head off. What a great week to be off work weather-wise. So far, I mean it's Wednesday now, so it's been like this each day. I think it's set to continue for the week. Ironically, like I said, I would have been away and would have had a perfect week for weather. There's a little coffee place that's just appeared. So this is Wollaton Hall, aka Manor. I spotted an ice cream van as well, which is there. Ice cream van. May have to in this heat. Kind of wish I'd put a t-shirt on as well. I'm wearing a hoodie. What am I like? It's hard to tell when you're up on the 19th floor just how warm it is. Beautiful, beautiful building. Looks so far away on camera. There's some little museum area down there that I remember going to when I was a kid, and the deer park. Such a gorgeous gothic looking building, isn't it? It doesn't belong to Gotham, it belongs to us. Wow. Absolutely stunning. And that's how far I've walked. Uphill. Oh, there's a lovely breeze up here, so it's nice to catch your breath. It's set in a lot of acres, and the whole of the Wollaton estate is walled. So it's right in the city. It has this huge wall going around it for miles. So usually this would be open, and it's kind of like a museum. A lot of Nottingham history and things inside. I always remember as a kid as well, they had a huge life-size stuffed gorilla. I don't know if it's still there. And then in the main hall, a giraffe, which was always really impressive when I was a kid. I haven't been inside for years though. I love that the old red phone box has been now a defibrillator. making great use of, rather than scrapping them, which they did with thousands of them years ago, they get a new lease of life. So I'm gonna have some freshly whipped dairy ice cream. Can I get a waffle with a flake, please? Okay, I've gone for a flake. Very runny because of the heat. Probably shouldn't have one of these. Slim and World and all that, but it's a treat, a one-off. So I'm going to enjoy this. Then we'll go check out the deers. Sorry, the deer. This is the old courtyard. Normally have loads of things happening here, but also the queue for the toilet, look, and they're practicing the social distancing, showing people where they stand. I think this is going to be a way of life for such a long time going forward. I mean, it's incredible in the last couple of weeks to see this, so many people being back out, but next week as shops and things start to open up, got very strict measures in place, one-way systems, 6 feet apart. So good to see that everybody is doing this. I loved these old courtyards as a kid. They used to have loads of craft fairs and things.
Toilets are available, go straight in. Gentlemen's there, cafe's at the top there. Thank you. You alright, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Cafe?
Cafe.
Yeah, straight through the arch on your left, sir.
Thank you. And patrols and wardens telling you. There's a little museum. Nottingham Industrial Museum. My stepdad loves that because it's got all his lace stuff in there. He's from the Lace Federation. Nottingham lace is a huge thing. Wow, these gorgeous old buildings. I see some stacks up in the windows there. They're probably from the deer park here. So this is where the cafe and things are. Okay, let's go in search of some deer. There are so many huge fields and beautiful trees in this park. I'm well away from the main building now, from the main hall. Just been having a wander around, walking off the ice cream. There's trails that go up in that direction. I seem to remember the deer are this way. I've also had a coffee. Look at that wind. It's such a hot day and that wind is so nice. So refreshing. I am regretting not wearing a t-shirt. But you live and learn. For some reason as well, I get lots of comments on these walkabout videos. People tend to like them. And I'm happy to do them. And sometimes I think, well, you know, my channel is a tarot channel and this might not be for everybody. But they're fun as well to do, and for me to keep on my channel. There's something to look back on, you know, trips out, places, that sort of thing. And if I could take you guys along and you enjoy them too. Look at this tree. It's broken off up there. Wow. Must have been a storm or bad wind. Such a shame. Some of these trees are gorgeous. Just can feel the energy of one. Hard to imagine that these trees have been here for centuries. And I probably played around these trees as a kid. But look at them. Gorgeous. So grand and majestic. I don't care if people are looking at me and say, what's that dude doing? Oh, look at this, look at the character. Amazing. Oh, a little burrow down there. Look at that. Okay, I see deer in the distance. We're heading down the right route. Excuse me, I just drank some cappuccino and went down the wrong hole. Oh, we have a little bit of flooding. It's going to be interesting to get through. I guess I'm going to. It's going to be squashy whatever I do. Ooh. If I go A over T, don't laugh. Not the best decision. I need tall grass. That was a lot deeper. That was a lot deeper than what it looked. Right, tall grass. Good luck. Why didn't I just walk round? Oh, these are all nettles. I better not go into these. I'm dangerous. And now I lost sight of the deer. I feel like the deer hunter. I've got that theme tune running through my head. You have to be a certain age to remember that. Oh, great. Okay. I should perhaps pause this, but if I'd done that, you'd have missed my little misdemeanor. Oh, these lovely fields and trees. I paid for 3 hours on the car, so I'm good for time. Where are they? It's just endless fields. Okay, I will stop, and when I find them, if I find them, they could be, I suppose they could be put away until all this is over, I suppose. But I thought I saw one, but it could have been a dog in the distance. Okay, so I just asked a really lovely couple who said this is the deer park and you have to spot them because they, in this heat, tend to go underneath the trees for shade or lay down in places, but these 4 huge fields are where the deer lives. So we'll see if we can find some. We're on the hunt. It's like, where's Wally? Or is it, where's Waldo in the States? But, deer conservation area. Okay. I think I see some over there. Let's turn this round. Someone's built a dam. Wow. Look at that. Nice little shelters. I love the sounds of nature. This part of the park is just raw, natural. You know, there's no mowed lawns, which are beautiful, but it's just lovely to come to some natural spots as well. I've walked miles. I forgot just how big the grounds are here at this park. Okay, so I've gone to the farthest reaches of the park, which is just down there. Now I'm heading back to the car park and main bit. The deer are really hard to find. They're obviously sheltering. Last time I came here, which admittedly was years ago, you couldn't move for them. So I'm loving all this social distancing signs. Everybody's taking it seriously, which is good.
Ready?
Yeah.
So,
Might have to get home today, eh?
yeah, just taking a walk back. It's nice and shaded here under the trees. It's like an avenue of trees, which is really nice. Lots of fields on either side. Maybe it's because it is deer calving season. During the calving season, the deer can be very aggressive in defending their space and very protective of young deer. Maybe that's why those in that penned area under the big tree. I hope I was able to see them clearly on camera. They weren't that easy to spot with the naked eye, but on the zoom, on the camera, you may have spotted them. We have to keep 50 metres apart as well, even though they roam freely, which is sometimes a bit hard, but the lady I stopped and spoke to and said, "Where are the deer?" She's like, sometimes, you know, you just accidentally walk past one because they're under a tree and you don't see them. So, anyway, I'll start rabbiting. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the walk back to the stately home. Alright guys, well, thanks for coming with me. Huge mistake wearing a hoodie. But I've really enjoyed a couple of hours walking some miles. I hope you enjoyed Wollaton Hall, Wollaton Park and Deer Park. Or with somebody. I'll probably get a copyright infringement now. But yeah, so I'm gonna go home, grab a cool drink, relax a little bit before I do my quarantine stream. So thanks for watching, thanks for coming along with me, and yeah, until next time, go in peace, namaste and blessed be.